this edition of High School Rewind, available on Xfinity On Demand. We are at Herriman High School as the Herriman Mustangs welcome the American Fork Cavemen for the first time ever here to Herriman High. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Dean Stewart here to bring you tonight's game. Wow, we've got a heck of a matchup coming up for you here tonight between a pair of teams with identical overall records and both undefeated in Region 4 play. Let's start first with the visiting American Fork Cavemen, 5-1. 3-0 in Region 4 play, and coming off a 51-24 win over the Lone Peak Knights, and it was a game in which Zach Katoa had not 3, not 4, not 5, 6 touchdowns for Katoa. 4 of them rushing as he ran for over 160 yards, and 2 receiving as Tanner Smith found him twice. He had a nice night as well. But Katoa has had a fantastic season. Over 850 yards rushing up to this point. 11 touchdowns. That's good for number 2 in all of 5A. Tanner Smith, we just talked about him. He's having a great year under center. The starting quarterback has thrown for over 1,600 yards. That's good for number 3 in passing yardage in 5A. This offense is just clipping right along. And then we mentioned Katoa, certainly a weapon out of the backfield. A couple of receivers to keep a name on is Worley and Heaps. These two very good targets for Smith in this offense that is, well, having a great year. Number 1 in total points in Region 4 play. Now let's switch and talk a little bit about the Herriman Mustangs. This is a team that as well, 5-1, 2-0 in Region 4 play, coming off a nice 38-14 victory over Westlake. And this Herriman team, they are built to run the rock. That's what they want to do. Behind their big line, we will talk about them here in just a little bit, but 4 backs, well, 4 ball carriers really to watch for the Mustangs. Of course, all starts with the quarterback, Braden Kenner. He will throw the ball occasionally, but much, not afraid to keep it in this running attack. He leads the team with 8 rushing touchdowns, but really when we talk about this running attack, it all starts with Niwa Mahe. He is the leading yards getter out of the backfield, over 500 yards up to this point. And then a couple other nice backs you'll see here tonight, including Strasser and Hayward, all 3 of them over 400 yards on the season so far. Those 4, including Kenner, the quarterback, all averaging over 6 yards per carry. This offense, 300 rushing yards per game through the first 6 games of the season. We mentioned they're built to run, and Andre James, if you haven't heard of him, a huge tackle for the Mustangs. Verbal commit to UCLA. Watch for him tonight. He's sure to look to clear the path for this backfield as, we talked about the number 1 offense for American Fork. This Herriman team, the number 1 defense in 4A. Leading the way defensively has been Colby Eldridge, leading the team in tackles, having a nice year, and then Moley as well leading the team in sacks. He may need to be effective getting to Smith tonight as the Herriman Mustangs and American Fork Cavemen. This is for first place in Region 4. A lot on the line here tonight. We mentioned the number 1 offense for American Fork, the number 1 defense for the Herriman Mustangs. Which of those is going to win out? The answer coming up next here on High School Rewind. Great energy in the air tonight here at Herriman High School as the Cavemen will kick off to start the game. To return this kick from his own 6 for Herriman is going to be Brig Rush. Looking up the right side, gets through the first line of tacklers, now has some space as he's off another blocker, and now out in the open. He's going to take this one to the house. 20, 10, touchdown, Herriman. Oh man, could not draw that up any better. A 94-yard return for Brig Rush. And the Herriman Mustangs score just 17 seconds into the ball game. American Fork to start on their own 25, the first offensive possession for either team. 7-0 the score for Herriman. Play action for Smith. Boy, he's got a man right down the middle of the field. That wasn't the man I saw, but complete anyways. It's Nate Heaps right over the middle. Also had a guy down the sideline wide open, but a good pickup of 19 and a first down. So after the big first down reception, a false start penalty, 1st and 15 as this ball pitched to Katoa, and now he's got some space across the 50, brought down to the Herriman 42-yard line, and potentially saving a tackle, I believe. That time was Noah Vea with the tackle. First down, again a give to Katoa, trying the right side this time, cuts upfield and sought out. Beautiful job coming up by Herriman. Vea again with the tackle. 2nd and 9 shotgun formation, Honey the back. Given to Honey. He'll pick up a yard, maybe two, as a late penalty flag comes in. Another Cavemen penalty, and now 2nd and 19. Smith under center, two receivers to the top of the screen, play action to Honey. Pressure coming, Smith steps up, now gonna throw. This ball looking for Katoa. What a reception made by Zach Katoa to the 25-yard line. Good coverage on the play, but Katoa just went up and got it. Boy, Katoa only listed at 6'1". You see the athleticism there. Able to leap over Vea. Now a give to Katoa as he picks up another 7 yards on the carry. Talked about the balance of this offense, and it's been shown on this drive. Katoa held in the backfield, and he's going to go down. First man on the spot was Dylan Bennett, the senior defensive end for Herriman. A loss of 2 for Katoa on the carry. 3rd down, 6 yards to go. Worley came across in motion, thrown out to the flat, caught by Honey, and a good tackle made right at the sticks. I think he's well, it's going to be real close to a first down as Vea again with a tackle. It is a first down. On first down, toss to Katoa. Trying to stretch this outside. Now he's got a whole pack of Mustangs around him, brought out of bounds. Pickup of maybe a yard on the carry for Zach. So actually no gain on the carry. We nearly had a false start penalty. Smith has a man back corner of the end zone. That's where it's thrown. Touchdown, American Fork. Vea tried to get a hand on the ball, just couldn't quite get there. And it's Zach Katoa. Had some huge runs on that drive, catching the 15-yard touchdown pass as the Cavemen look to tie things up. A false start penalty, and it's 1st and 15 for the Mustangs on this. Their first offensive possession given to the fullback. Ahead for a yard, maybe 2, as that was Strasser with the carry. Caden Strasser picking up 2. Option play kept by Kenner. He's going to wish he didn't, as getting in the backfield was Brennan Cox, the senior linebacker, dropping the quarterback for a loss of 2. 3rd and 15 for Herriman. Kenner going to look to throw, and he's going to get sacked. Boy, what a play made. Gavin Williams just burst through that offensive line and took Kenner down for the sack, and boy did he. A vicious throwdown, loss of 6 on the play, and Herriman will have to punt this ball away. Spiral kick, gonna come down right at midfield, hit an American Fork player, and Herriman saying that they're on it. Officials look to uncover as the return man came up, had 2 players diving on that ball right at the same time. And it is Herriman football coming up with it. It is Alec Blomquist, the senior tight end. Boy, 2 big special teams plays for the Mustangs. The one, the kickoff return there. The recovery after the punt had hit an AF player. This ball thrown up top. Not a lot of room there. I think it was Tomasi Tonga with the reception and pickup of 2. 2nd down, staying on the ground. Not a lot of room there, as this was Mahe's first carry. Niwa Mahe back to the line of scrimmage, not much else. 3rd down, Kenner, play action, now some space to his right. He's going to tuck this ball and run, looking to get to the first down ahead. And boy, coming up to make the tackle was Fili Tuifua, but I think that Kenner was able to stretch that ball to the 35 and pick up the first. No, he's going to be short. They did mark him just short of the sticks. Big saving tackle that time by Tuifua. 4th down, Strasser's the back. Instead, it's Kenner. And I don't know if he got it. Based on that spot, I think he might be short. American Fork thinks they held him. The defense held. American Fork starts with possession at the 36 as Katoa trying to spin through the line, picking up 2 yards. Again with Katoa on 2nd down as he squares up. Nice job stepping up for Herriman. Alec Blomquist with the tackle. Pickup of 3 for Katoa. Smith on 3rd and 5, short drop, and he's not going to get this one away. Talk about burst through the line. That time it was Khaleesi Moley picking up his 4th sack of the season. That's a big one, as it will force the Cavemen to punt. After the punt, Herriman starting at their own 28-yard line. Still tied up 7 apiece. 3:12 left here in the first. The Herriman offense, don't think it's picked up a first down yet, as Kenner keeps this again. Eventually pushed back, but they will give him forward progress, picking up 3. I always give way to the hometown PA, and Braden Keener, I have to apologize to him. I've called him Kenner for a good year. The senior quarterback, as he pitches this one underneath. A nice little forward lateral that time to Everton, I believe, picking up 4 yards. 3rd down. Still on the ground. Space. First down. As with the carry was Mahe again, and I think that will be the first down of the ball game for the Mustangs, up to the 41-yard line. 2nd down, Keener in the shotgun. Boy, a screen is what they were trying to set up, but he's looking to go the way of Jarvis. He could never get through the line, as American Fork clogged that up nicely. On 3rd down, again, Keener in the shotgun. 10 yards to go. They have to get to the 49-yard line for the first. Blitz coming. Keener is hit. Jarvis is wide open, caught, and they're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Herriman on 3rd and 10. Cody Jarvis gets behind everyone. A 59-yard touchdown pass from Keener. And the Mustangs retake the lead with under a minute to play here in the first. On 1st down, Honey with the carry up past the 15-yard line before being brought down, I believe, with the tackle was Bloomfield. It was number 30 with the tackle. I think the PA guy said a different name, so I'm not sure if that's Bloomfield or not. Is this thrown out to Katoa, complete. 1st down as he carries this up to the 28 after the reception. 1st down for the Cavemen. Smith in the shotgun on 1st down. Ball thrown. Boy, a little in front of his target that time. A dangerous pass. Nice reception made by Worley as he picks up 11. 1st down for American Fork. But before then, end of the quarter, 14-7. We've got a good one here. Mustangs out in front. 1st down, Cavemen. Katoa again carry up the left side, picks up a yard. Nice job by this Herriman defense, good and stout there. Smith to throw on 2nd down. Wide open is Worley, trying to give a little shake. And all he does is just allow more Mustangs to come. Picking up 8 yards is Worley on the reception. 3rd and a yard to go for American Fork. Honey, the back, he gets the carry, and he's stuffed right at the line. The defensive front of Herriman stands up. A couple Mustangs in on it, including LaChance. And no gain. 4th down now for American Fork. The Cavemen are going to go for it here on 4th down, near midfield option play. Smith keeps it. I think he's short again. Based on the spot, I don't think he got it. So the Herriman defense stopped Smith on the option. The offense starts over on the 47. On the ground with the carry was Caden Hayward, the junior running back. Pickup of maybe a half yard. On 2nd down, pitched to Hayward again. He's got a hole across the 40 to the 39-yard line. Actually down at the 40 as a penalty flag is also in on the play. A holding penalty on Herriman. Now 2nd and 17 yards to go. It's 2 receivers, bottom of the screen. Keener to throw, out to Hayward, being chased from behind and brought down at midfield. Boy, excellent hustle by Nate Heaps. 6'4", 235, able to match the speed of Hayward out of the backfield. 3rd and 13 as Katoa comes up. And blitz coming around the edges for Herriman. Thrown out by Keener and just beyond. A stretched out receiver. A good idea on the plays. I believe it was Tonga again, the intended target, but that pair couldn't connect, and now Herriman will punt. After the punt, American Fork starts on offense at their own 15-yard line. Smith to throw quickly And that ball right through the hands of the intended target, Worley, as a penalty flag is in on the play as well. The penalty was an illegal shift by American Fork. Herriman actually declined it, so 2nd and 10. Smith looking to throw again. Pass was delayed. Now he's going to be sacked. Coming up with the sack for the 2nd time tonight is Moley, and want to give credit to the defensive end. I think it was Bennett. Looked like Smith wanted to throw that ball in a hurry. The arms went up in the air, made him second guess, and ends up taking the sack. 3rd down and about 18 yards to go. Smith from his own end zone. That ball to Worley, a little too tall for him, incomplete, and a 4th down again coming up for the Cavemen. After the punt, Herriman starting in American Fork territory on the ground with the carry is Mahe again, and Niwa Mahe picking up about 5 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, again, Mahe, maybe a yard that time as American Fork defensively up to the task. 4 yards to go for the first. Toss back to Jarvis, trying to find a lane and nowhere to go. Beautiful tackle made by Tuifua, able to come up and stop Jarvis in the backfield, a loss of 2. 4th down. Play action thrown out, now pitch. Boy, what a play. American Fork had that one sniffed out. Nowhere to go as the Mustangs will turn it over on downs. So American Fork now takes over. Smith gonna tuck this and run as he has some space. Good block put on by his receiver Cummings as Smith able to pick up about 8 yards on the carry. On 2nd down, blitz coming right up the middle, thrown out to Honey. And a good tackle made there in open space by Rosenhan. Smith to throw on 2nd down, looking the way of Katoa. That ball caught. Jarvis able to push him out of bounds at the 36, but boy, Katoa has found space in that secondary. A nice flag route that time and a 1st down for the Cavemen. On 1st down after an illegal shift penalty, American Fork has it. Smith rolling to his left. Boy, all sorts of time. Now going to have to throw. Looking the way the end zone, wide open and bobbled and dropped, incomplete. Ben Cummings is going to have nightmares about that one tonight. He was all alone in the end zone and just couldn't bring it in. Boy, missed opportunity for American Fork. 2nd down, Smith to throw. That ball's intercepted. All sorts of space for Noah Vaya. He's running and brought down inside the 30. He nearly fumbled that as Smith went for the legs. Getting the tackle was Colson Worley, who came all the way back to bring him down. But American Fork, the offense will come out again in great field position. Boy, Vea, just a sophomore. What a game he's had. A huge interception there. A big return is on 1st down. On the ground, shedding a few tacklers. Nice carry that time. 3rd and 3 for the Mustangs. Under 3 minutes to play here. Keener in the shotgun. Blitz coming right up the middle. Back shoulder throw, and that time little miscommunication between Keener and his wideout. Intended target was Averite. And 4th down now coming up as they couldn't cash in on the 3rd. 4th down, and Herriman gonna run a little fake here. Pitch back. Oh, what a block! Oh, goodness. The 4th down attempt is no good. They were short on the fake, but whoa, what a hit laid by James. That's the kid we talked about going to UCLA, and you can see he's got a bright future ahead of him in blocking. So a couple possessions that this American Fork D has held up deep in their own territory is on the delay given to Katoa. He's up to about the 23-yard line, picking up 6 yards. 2nd down, Smith gonna run it. Near 1st down. In fact, he'll have the 1st down as they give him 5 yards on the carry. Under 2 minutes to play here in the opening half. Delayed blitz coming. Smith rolling to his left, under pressure, and he's going to go down again. Boy, we talked about this defense for Herriman. They've lived up to it. Khaleesi Moley, his 3rd sack of the night. 3 sacks for Moley, definitely a candidate for our Nudge Player of the Game. Watch for that coming up right after the contest is over as this ball thrown. What a catch was made that time by Heaps as the ball looked to be behind him, and boy, thrown in a spot where just he could get it and actually threw him out of the hit. Nice throw there by Smith. 3rd down, 1 minute remaining here in the first half. Smith, pressure, boy, face mask, that's the penalty flag as he's able to get this ball away. Incomplete, but again, the face mask will give him a first down. On first down near midfield after that face mask penalty, Smith, wide open target is Worley. Trying to stretch out of bounds and does so after picking up the first down to the Herriman 40. First down, 40 seconds left here, opening half. American Fork trying to get the ball game tied again, or at least get points. This ball complete near the 30, first down. Second down for Smith, wide open over the middle. Again, it's Heaps inside the 15, first down as American Fork will hurry up. First down on the ground, reverse play, throwing back to Smith, wide open, touchdown for American Fork. What a beautiful play, as it was Worley who ended up getting the reverse. It was sold wonderfully, and Smith ran his route wide open as American Fork, with 19 seconds left, looks to knock things up at Herriman. 17 seconds left here as Herriman looks like they're just going to take a knee. They will. And to the locker rooms for the half we go. Thought this would be a good one. It has been. 14 apiece midway through.
High School Rewind is excited to have Nudge as our Player of the Game sponsor. Nudge is one of the fastest growing companies in Utah Valley. With over 500 employees, Nudge is one of the largest contributors of volunteer community outreach programs. To learn more about Nudge and their program, visit www.nudge.com.
Second half has begun, knotted up 14 apiece as this ball taken on a hop with the return. Is Laycock up near the 30-yard line. First possession of this second half. Smith gives off to Katoa. Brought down after picking up a yard, maybe 2. Smith to throw on second down. Man wide open is Worley across the 40. Slips through a couple defenders still on his feet. Eventually brought down. Nice job not giving up on the play by Tanner Rosenhan. Missed him initially, able to hold his ground and bring Worley down. First down for the Cavemen. Smith thrown to Worley again. First down again. Is that little 10-yard hitch giving a lot of yardage now to American Fork. Another first down. On second down again to throw. Boy, right in between Mustangs, and that ball right to its intended target. As again, Katoa with the reception. First down again for American Fork. On first down, blitz coming. Honey able to get past the blitzing linebacker, picking up 4 yards on the carry. Third down, a chance for this Mustangs D to make a play. Honey on the carry, picking up 3. And the pile now going to be stopped. Gain of 4 for Honey on the carry. Gotta love the aggressive mentality. 4th and 2, American Fork to go for it. Tanner Smith with the pump fake, and then we'll tuck it and run. Still on his feet before going out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. I'll pick up that time of, out of bounds back at the 18. The official threw me off. Either way, first down for American Fork. Play action. Boy, wide open again is Worley at the 10. Gives a little move, brought down at the 6. And it will be first and goal for American Fork. And now the jump pass. How about that? As Katoa gets in on the throwing action, finding the tight end Nate Heaps right over the middle. Katoa showing he's like a Swiss Army knife, a man of many talents. First down for Herriman, trailing for the first time here tonight. On the ground. And on the carry was Mahe again as he picks up 4 yards, maybe 5. Third down and 1 to go. American Fork showing blitz. Now Keener looked like maybe audible, maybe not. Gives this off to Mahe. I don't think he got it. Well, actually the official's going to give him a yard. This is going to be really close. Think he will probably have the first. It was a first down for Herriman. Keener pulls it out, now pitches. Boy, good speed that time by this American Fork defense. There's a couple guys just in on that play, including Tui Fua, who had the quarterback marked. 2nd and 10 is this American Fork defense. A lot of guys up in the box right now, daring Keener to throw. He's going to take the dare. Going deep for Jarvis, had to come back for the ball, and the flag will come out. On the coverage, and a wise play made that time by American Fork's Scotty Hughes. Going to get called for the penalty, but Jarvis had him beat. If that ball has another 2-3 yards on it, Jarvis is in the end zone for the second time tonight. As it is, it will be a pass interference and a first down for Herriman. Keener again with the keeper across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Good pickup that time of 5 or 6. 4 yards to go on the straight give, and a first down on the carry. As I believe that time, carrying the rock. Said it would have been a first down. It is just short of the sticks. 3rd down and less than a yard. Keener keeps it. Easily has the first here as he gets tripped up by the turf at the 33-yard line. The drive continues on a 10-yard carry that time by the senior quarterback, Braden Keener. Ball thrown out quickly. A little behind the intended target, and that allowed this American Fork defense to get to the ball. In on the tackle, Ben Cummings, as they had flared the ball out to Hayward. Again, just a little behind him. Slowed him up a little bit as the penalty flag is coming on the play. A big holding penalty will back Herriman up. First down and 19 yards to go. Keener in the shotgun here, going to look to throw. Pressure coming, and the screen set up. Has Strosters back to the original line of scrimmage, bounced off man out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A good play call that time to take advantage of the aggressive D, a pickup of 12 for the Mustangs. 6 yards to go for a first down. Pressure coming around the perimeter, thrown over the middle. What a catch! How about that? Josh McMillan, the senior tight end, able to stretch his arms out there and haul that one in. A first down and a pickup of 9 for the Mustangs. Been a long drive for the Mustangs, just over 5 minutes. Taking off the clock here in the third as Keener keeps looking for somewhere to go. Boy, just bouncing around his linemen before a few cavemen can come in and bring him down. Picking up 4 on the carry for Keener. 3rd down and 3 yards to go for the home team. Under a minute to play. Ball thrown to Jarvis. Now a double pass. Touchdown, Herriman. Oh, man. Some trickeration by American Fork. They raised the stakes as it looked like a screen to Jarvis. And then he found Tomasi Tonga in the end zone for the touchdown, though there is a penalty flag that will have to be sorted out. Double pass, it would have been a touchdown, but they ruled an ineligible forward pass, so they said the first one was basically the forward pass and therefore nullifying the second. So now 4th down and 8, going down the middle. That ball's intercepted by American Fork in the end zone. And how about that? Ben Cummings. We mentioned one that went through his hands earlier. That is a major, major atonement right there as he picks it off, and American Fork now will come out and have possession at their own 20. What have you done for me lately? Ben Cummings just gave possession back to the Cavemen. And now, well, We've called this one a couple times tonight. For the fourth time, Khaleesi Moley with the sack. Fourth quarter, do you know where your children are? Hopefully they're next to you, as this is going to be a whale of an ending to what's been a great ball game. Second down and 15 for the Cavemen to start as they give to Katoa, and he's ahead for a pickup of 5. Third and 10. Smith, that ball's caught by Heaps as he stretches forward trying to get to the first. Think he's going to be a yard short. Short punt. Herriman starting at the American Fork 47-yard line. Keener keeps, has all sorts of space. Now a big hole for Keener. Keener cuts back and upended inside the 30. Boy, nice tackle made by Cummings right there as Keener takes this one for 20 yards. On second down again on the ground with Mahe as he picks up 3 yards. Third down coming up for Herriman. Third down and 4. Keener looking to throw. And that pass is intercepted as well. Thrown between a couple receivers, and American Fork. 2 turnovers here in the last couple possessions as penalty flags come on late. I couldn't tell who had the interception. I want to say it may have been Honey or Cummings, or it may have been Hughes. Scotty Hughes, the 5'10 junior, with the interception, and then had a personal foul penalty on the Mustangs, I think for maybe a late hit on the play. So the ball brought all the way up to the 41-yard line is on the ground with Katoa. And Herriman says, that's nice. Josh McMillan comes up and makes a big tackle, loss of 2 on the play. Well, if you're American Fork, you got to love the effort by this D. 2 turnovers on the last 2 Herriman possessions. We've talked about our Nudge Player of the Game candidates and a couple fine ones in Cummings. And then also Hughes as a nice reception made there. First down for American Fork. On that note, Smith having a nice game. Touchdown pass, touchdown reception. As is this man, Katoa. Although again, right now, I'll tell you what, Katoa has met Josh McMillan and he doesn't like him too much. A couple carries for losses, the last couple carries for Katoa. Both times McMillan has come up and been the guy who's made the stop. Second down's been a good down for the Cavemen in this second half, usually in the neighborhood of 7 to 12-yard completions. One deep route covered well. Now has a throwback, but Smith doesn't see him. Boy, Honey was all alone right at the stick, not a man within 15 yards. Smith able to pick up a pair, well, actually only one. It'll be third down. Third down and 11, 7 minutes left. A big play needed here for Herriman. Smith looking to throw. Men are covered, nowhere to go with the ball. Now he's got some space. Coming up, boy, what a stiff arm that time by Smith, but a couple guys there didn't phase him. As in on the tackle, making the stop was Mobley. And then LaChance in there as well, as he had to be separated by the official. Fourth down now coming up for the Cavemen. After the Cavemen punt, 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line. 6 minutes to play here in the contest. Keener throws out quickly. That ball caught, spins off a tackle. Nice job after the reception by Hayward. Able to pick up an extra couple yards up to the 21. Second down, toss to Jarvis. Has some space, and that ball's out! Oh, man on the spot. Beautiful job by Averite to come up and jump on that ball as Jarvis had it stripped right out from him. First down, a pickup of 9 on the play. Well, that was almost a third turnover in 3 possessions by Herriman as Jarvis again with the carry, picking up 6. American Fork was offsides on second down. It gives a first down to Herriman at the 41-yard line with 4:10 left on a running clock. Keener pulls the ball out, and a good tackle made in space by Katoa to limit that gain to only 5 yards. I formation on third down, 3:16 remaining. American Fork showing blitz. Again it comes. Gonna throw. Down the middle of the field, has a man, and that catch is made! Oh, what a grab in double coverage by Jalen Overite, the man who recovered the Jarvis fumble just a few plays ago. A huge reception. And now Herriman with the ball in the red zone. 3rd down and 7. Herriman trailing 21-14, 1:40 remaining. Keener looking to throw. Out in the flat, that ball caught. Nice spin move by Jarvis inside the 10. And then he gets pinballed at about the 8-yard line. Maybe the 7, yeah, down to the 7. Gonna be really close to a first down. 1st and goal for the Mustangs. 1:12 left. Toss, Jarvis looking for space as he leaves his feet down to the 2-yard line. Clock down to 35 seconds as Keener under center on 2nd and goal. Play action to throw, back in the end zone, touchdown! Mustangs, Josh McMillan. Found along that back line of the end zone. A dangerous play. McMillan was wide open though. And now Herriman with a chance to tie it up or take the lead with 30 seconds left. And just as American Fork scored with 19 seconds left in that first half, Herriman adds a touchdown on here late. And boy, if there was ever a time where a PAT was important, here it is. Been perfect so far tonight. Snap is good. Kick is up. Knotted up. 21 apiece. Herriman and American Fork with 29 seconds left. First down near midfield. This Herriman crowd trying to cheer on the defense. Smith steps up over the middle, caught by Heaps again. Gives a little shake, trying to get out of bounds. Will do so at the 34 with 8.5 remaining. First down for American Fork at the 34. 8.5 seconds left. Smith gonna have to get rid of this one in a hurry, looking the way of Cummings, and overthrown. The clock will stop with 3.6 seconds remaining. Bring on the sophomore. Jacob Whitehead, the 6'4 sophomore, will try to give AF a win with a 51-yard field goal. Has a little wind at his back. The kick is up. No, it doesn't have the distance. It's short. It was right on. It looked like it had the distance, and then it seemingly just had the air fall out from under it. Regulation has expired. Folks, free football coming your way. Welcome to overtime. Herriman will start with the first possession. Of course, each team will get a possession starting at the 25. First team to outscore the other one will win. On the ground, carry with Mahe as he picks up a pair of yards on the ground. Tough earned. Second down, and Keener keeps it across the 15 to the 14. A first down is nice job by Strosters that time. Basically being a lead block for him. Mahe with the carry. Boyne stopped right in the hole. Beautiful job by this defense. Is coming up was Katoa, able to get a tackle on him. Man filling the gap that time was Tuifua. Second down and 9. Again, Keener keeps this, able to slide through the line, still on his feet, down to the 5-yard line. Going to be just shy of the first down. 3rd and short coming up, but a nice effort that time by the senior quarterback. 3rd and less than a yard for Herriman. 3 backs as they give to Mahe, and he is brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Boy, never got the wheels turning on that play. Looked like he ran into one of his own men, and this American Fork defense has come to play tonight, and they drop him for a loss. Now 4th down and decision time for Herriman. Herriman gonna go for it here on 4th and 2. Blitz coming right up the middle. The snap was off. Keener in full retreat mode. Now just throws it to the end zone, hoping a man is there. No one was, and that ball is turned over, and it's gonna come down to the number 1 defense for the Herriman Mustangs. Gotta get a stop. So now American Fork with possession, and it's real simple. Points equal a victory. Smith in the shotgun on first down. Has Katoa in the flat. That's where he throws it. Ball a little out in front of him and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Smith to throw, looking the way of Heaps. That ball caught, lowers the shoulder, and stretches ahead for a pickup of 5. 3rd and 5, and Herriman trying to cheer on this defense. They need a stop. Katoa has the ball flung out to him, cuts inside. Now trying to get to the first down, and he has it inside the 10, and it'll be 1st and goal at the 9 for American Fork. A great play call there on 3rd down. Get it to your playmaker in space, and Katoa makes things happen as now Smith just follows the line, trying to get some easy yardage and picks up 3. 2nd and goal from the 6. Blitz coming. Smith gonna eat it again. This time the pressure came from the defensive end. Harris LaChance, the senior, with the sack. And boy, a big play there. A loss of 8, and that's really gonna hurt. 3rd down and goal from the 14. On the ground. And losing his footing was Honey. Able to pick up, well, get back to the line, maybe a half-yard. 4th down coming up, and it looks like American Fork is going to go for the field goal and the win. Jackson Nadal, the 5'5 senior, from 31 yards for the win. The kick is up, and it's good. The American Fork Cavemen in overtime, as crutches go flying in the air, have defeated the Herriman Mustangs at Herriman 24-21. Again, our final score here from Herriman High School. The American Fork Cavemen have defeated the Herriman Mustangs 24-21 in overtime. What a game this was. We talked about all the hype and a lot of pressure in this game. 2 undefeated records in region play. And Herriman kicked off, well, with a bang. Didn't kick off, returned the kickoff with a bang. A 94-yard kickoff return. Things looked rosy for Herriman early on. A lot of energy in the stadium. Tanner Smith, a lot of credit to the junior quarterback tonight. Had a phenomenal game. Led a drive to tie things up. Herriman would tack one on behind a Keener to Jarvis 57-yard touchdown pass, 14-7 after the first. Things calmed down a little bit in the second quarter. Kind of thought they might. These teams so good, just kind of had to settle in, and they would. But Tanner Smith had an absolute great drive near the end of that second quarter, capped off on the reverse pass. How about that? As it was Colson Worley finding the quarterback Smith from 15 yards to knot it up with 19 seconds left. We would go to the half tied up. And then American Fork would take their first lead of the ball game off of another trickeration play as Katoa got in on the passing action, able to find Heaps from just a couple yards on the jump pass. And American Fork had their first lead in the third quarter. A couple big turnovers by Herriman late in the third and early in the fourth, both deep in American Fork territory, one of them in the red zone. And, American Fork never able to capitalize on those. It would allow Herriman to make that last push down in regulation, scoring with just 29 seconds left on a beautiful play-action play from Keener to McMillan in the end zone. Knotted up to overtime we went, and boy, Herriman did a great job getting the ball inside the 10, inside the 5, and then on 4th and 2, boy, tried to go for it, had a misplay, and not a lot you can do if you're Braden Kenner in that situation except rely on your D. The only problem was this is the number 1 offense in 4A for a reason. They get inside field goal range, and then they rely on their senior kicker, Nadal, to come in and from 24 yards away, from 24 yards away, I was thinking 30, from 24 yards away, he wins this one for the Cavemen. Improved to 6-1 on the season, 4-0 in region play. Their next contest coming up against the Lehigh Pioneers, a team that's really struggled here this season. But in the driver's seat now are the American Fork Cavemen, the lone undefeated team, having already beaten Riverton. They do have PG coming up down the road. Meanwhile, for the Mustangs, they fall to 5-2, 2-1 in region play, and things don't get any easier for Herriman as next week they have to face off at Riverton. That team 2-1 in region play and having a really good year. That's going to be a whale of a ball game and will actually be quite important in terms of region standings. In terms of defining region standings. And now it's come time to define our nudge player of the game. We're going to give it to the junior quarterback, Tanner Smith. An absolute fantastic game here today. He had the 1 touchdown pass, the 1 receiving touchdown, led some very key drives for this American Fork offense, the number 1 offense in the region for a reason. We mentioned he was number 3 in passing yards for a reason. Saw it here tonight. Tanner Smith, our Nudge player of the game, with over 500 employees. Nudge, one of the largest community networks of volunteers. Go find out more information by visiting www.nudge.com. Congratulations to Tanner Smith. That will do it for our coverage here from Herriman High School. Again, the American Fork Cavemen, a huge victory over the Herriman Mustangs in overtime, 24-21. For Bill Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. We want to thank you for joining us here tonight. We'll see you next time.